July 31st, 2022, 18th Sunday in Ordinary Time.
A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Luke. Someone in the crowd said to Jesus, "Teacher, tell my brother to share the inheritance with me." He replied to him, "Friend, who appointed me as your judge and arbitrator?" Then he said to the crowd, "Take care to guard against all greed, for though one may be rich, one's life does not consist of possessions." Then he told them a parable. There was a rich man whose land produced a bountiful harvest. He asked himself, "What shall I do? For I do not have space to store my harvest." And he said, "This is what I shall do. I shall tear down my barns and build larger ones. There I shall store all my grain and other goods. And I shall say to myself, now as for you, you have so many good things stored up for many years. Rest, eat, drink, be merry." But God said to him, "You fool, this night your life will be demanded of you, and the things you have prepared, to whom will they belong? Thus will it be for all who store up treasure for themselves, but are not rich in what matters to God." The Gospel of the Lord.
This passage is the response from God to one who decides to make worldly wealth his goal. In this parable, the rich man had such a bountiful harvest that he decided to tear down his old barns and build bigger ones, so as to store the harvest. Little did this man realize that his life would soon come to an end, and that all he stored up would never be used by him. The contrast in this parable is between an abundance of earthly wealth and wealth in what matters to God. Sure, it may be possible to be rich in both, but accomplishing this would be quite difficult. One straightforward challenge of this gospel is to eliminate the desire for material wealth. This is hard to do. It's not that material wealth is evil. It's just that it is a serious temptation. The temptation is to trust in material things for satisfaction rather than trusting only in God. Material wealth should be understood to be a true temptation that must be kept in check. Reflect today upon your desire for wealth. Let this gospel offer you a straightforward challenge regarding your desire for riches. Be honest and look into your heart. Do you spend much time thinking about money and material possessions? Seek God above all things and let Him alone be your satisfaction. Let us pray. Lord, I desire to be truly rich in grace and mercy rather than in material things. Help me to always keep the proper priorities in life and to be purified in all of my desires. Jesus, I trust in you.